The Ferrari Portofino is the latest chapter in Ferrari's hardtop convertible crusade. It's the successor to the California and the California T. But before we dive into those details, let me first share that Motor1.com is partnering with Omaze, who's giving away a Ferrari Portofino just like this one. To learn more about how you can win your very own Ferrari Portofino, head on over to omaze.com/motor1-ferrari. Let's go check this bad boy out. So as we started out saying, the Ferrari Portofino is the successor to the California and California T. And no beef to those cars, they're good looking in their own right, but the Portofino is much better looking. This thing is gorgeous. I mean, look at it. These thin headlights that are very reminiscent of the GTC4 Lusos, and I love these little vents right here that are tucked right in the corners. You almost don't notice them until you get up close to the car. It's a Ferrari, so of course, not only does it have a big grille to feed a lot of air to its engine, it's got two badges, one prancing horse right at the front, right on top, another. You gotta let people know what you're driving. Under hood, you got a big twin turbocharged 3.9 liter V8 engine. 591 horsepower it makes. Think about it, 591 horsepower, top down, 0 to 62 miles per hour, 3.5 seconds. That is no time you are cruising. And that engine makes a lot of heat, so they had to make a way for that heat to come out. Right up here, you got these real vents. They look good, but they're actually functional too. And those aren't the only functional vents. My favorite back here, right behind the wheels. These are not only just part of the design, they're gorgeous functional vents. And I gotta stop and talk about these wheels for a second. Ours happens to have 20-inch wheels and tires, and behind that, you've got those massive disc brakes, 15.4 inches up front. They're carbon ceramic, and look at those big yellow rotors. I had a 1995 Acura Integra that had 15-inch wheels and tires. These brakes are bigger. And these vents merge beautifully with the side door panel. It really sets up the side profile of the car. I mean, look at it, that long hood, this cab rearward proportions. It almost doesn't even look like a folding hardtop that's on this. But I promise you, this top goes down, there is wind in your hair. The car looks like it's going its top speed standing still, which is, according to Ferrari, more than 199 miles per hour. The rear 3/4 angle is my personal favorite. And crucially, it looks good with both the top up and the top down. Something that couldn't be said of the old California. Finally, we've got these quad exhaust tips flanking the center diffuser. They're accompanied by Ferrari's signature circular taillights. Of course, you can't get into a Ferrari and not talk about what's in front of you. Yes, this is a driver's car, and you don't forget it. The steering wheel really has like all your major controls at a fingertip away. Turn signals, windshield wipers, bright lights, and of course this little guy, the Manatino switch. It switches from comfort to sport or stability control off. Very simple. Now we're in comfort. There's also these giant metal paddle shifters which control the 7-speed gearbox, and right in front of me I'm looking at this very clear, large tachometer. It's yellow in this car and it's surrounded by screens, one on each side, that tell you miles per hour or the status of your phone, and all the other fun stuff you need while driving, because deep down, although this is a driver's car, it's still luxurious. You've got this 10.2-inch touchscreen, which has, look at this navigation, beautiful stitched leather dashboard with red stitching that nicely contrasts with the yellow tachometer and matches the red exterior paint. It's really stunning. The Ferrari Portofino might be the entry-level Ferrari, but it's just as deserving of the prancing horse badge as the mid-engine 488 and the 12-cylinder 812. And remember, thanks to our friends at Omaze, you can enter to win your very own Ferrari Portofino, just like this one, and $20,000 in the trunk by going to omaze.com/motor1-ferrari.